the goal of this is to get our kids more engaged in doing the work and talking within and being engaged. So this is a regular Four Corners. Would you please, I'm going to share this slideshow with you, and you can share, as you know, with the share button. It's going to come up in a second. There's two ways to share. You can share by putting in people's emails, and if I do that, your name will pop up. So if you're doing an activity and you want to see who's there, you'll share here. If you want to share and you want the little animals, anonymous things, just give people the link. So depending on how you want to share. I think I will just put in, actually, I'll just go anonymous. We'll copy the link. And then I'm going to go to I guess I'll have to go to the Zoom chat then. I'll send you the link. Where's my Zoom? I don't want to re-sign in. Okay, I'm going to share the other way. Oh, I know. It's behind the screen probably. Okay, sharing again. This is why I practice. Okay, so Jolene, add people. Once you're there, you'll join me on slide 2 and then answer with your name and an emoji. Whoops. Okay, Jolene. Boy, it takes a while to get people in. Jolene, enter. And you can share ahead of time, obviously. And then you can have it there. And if you're worried about having kids erase stuff, you can make what you don't want to erase, like any template stuff, like my Four Corners I have there. You can make that the part of the background. And so then they can't erase it. So that was cool. Okay, so here it comes. So now I guess you'll have to look in your email or find it. Find the slide, get to slide 2, and then put your name under what is the hardest thing about online learning. Put your name and then add an emoji or a picture. Let's see if it works. Oh, good. I can see Hank. So because we shared it through email, we can tell who's there.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I was trying to find it. You want us to put what?
So go to which of the Four Corners. What is the hardest thing about online learning? Is it A, conversations, B, group work, C, relationships, or D, other? So put your name under the letter you agree with, under the corner you agree with, and then add an emoji, which you can do with Control, Command, Spacebar. So put your name and an emoji.
Oh, wow, they're all hard.
I know. This is just for practicing. This is mostly for me to practice how to do this. But we have lots of, we use Four Corners a lot. And I was like, this is a really cool way, I think, to make it interactive.
Where's the darn emojis?
For emojis, do Control, Command, Spacebar on your Mac, if you're on a Mac. If you're on a PC, I don't know. So if you've got your name in there, go ahead and add a sentence about why you think it's the hardest.
Whoa, sorry, guys.
Yeah, you can add your avatar if you've got an avatar. Very nice, Jolene.
On a Mac, it's what?
Control, Command, Spacebar gives you an emoji, or you can be like Jolene and add your avatar, your Bitmoji. And after you've chosen a spot, add a sentence to convince others why you think it's the hardest. So you have a name, emoji, and a sentence. Oh, you guys are so good. And when you're done, read what other people wrote and see if you agree. That's cool. So it looks like Paula and Jolene agree, relationships. Oh, it is hard, yeah. I know, this stuff is hard. Nice job, you guys. And then from here, you could do your regular Four Corners. You could have people talk. If you didn't want them to put a sentence in because you've got, a big class like we will of 27, you could just have them put their name. And then they could move their name if they disagreed. Hank and I use Four Corners a lot for science with Paige Keeley's work. So you could easily do this. You probably wouldn't have sentences after their names, but you might just have their name there or their avatar. And I think that'd be really cool. What questions do you guys have?
I'm still thinking here. Hold on.
It's okay.
Oh, I just wanted to see if it would show up. It did. There you
Yeah,
are.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Yeah, so the
We can
biggest,
come up with a million things.
I think the biggest tip I learned with this is like, if I don't want my kids to mess with the four corners or my question, you just make that the background, copy it, make that the picture, that's the background. So that you can't change. And then, could they mess with other people's stuff? Yeah, they could. Because when you share, you have to obviously give them edit permissions. So that was really cool. I think that helps to have the conversation. So the next slide that I have is this one, which is just a would you rather, because I think this would be a fun way that we already do in class, but it'd be fun to do online. And then you could put your avatar. I want to teach my kids how have an avatar ready to go. So they just put it what they'd rather do or their name. But I want my kids doing something as soon as they come in. So you can share your slides through the Zoom that moment, and then you can have this here. So I thought this was cool.
Last year, when I, as an entry activity, I always would do some kind of Google form on something. And it was usually something fun.
Yeah. And Google Forms are cool too. What I liked about this is it's just interactive, so you can see people as they're coming